Hi there, my name is Tanya.
Hi, my name is Liz.
And welcome to another support video for BooksGoSocial author teams.
I just realised this is our 50th broadcast, which is very exciting.
Wow. We should celebrate with a cake. Yeah. Okay, so in this week's video we just wanted to update you on the things we're doing and to give you some practical advice on how to host your team member on your blog.
Okay, so first we just want to again say that emails have gone out to new teams and also to existing teams that we wanted to check in with. So just make sure you're checking your spam folders for emails from either myself or Tanya, and just have a look out for them.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if you already have your team and you kind of started working together, feel free to delete us from your email list. Obviously, if you have any questions or problems, feel free to ask us, but it's not necessary, we don't have to follow your conversation.
Yeah.
Also, if you're not sure how to start, the simplest way to do it is to just follow each other on social media accounts, so that's Twitter, Facebook, etc. And just decide on what would be the best way to communicate. So it can be either an email, if that's what you think is the simplest way, or a Facebook group or something else. It's up to you to decide.
Yeah. So another way that you can work together when you're starting out is to use your blogs to help promote each other. So that's what we're going to talk about today in a little more detail. So there's a couple of different things that you can do on your blog to help out a team member. So the first one, which is one of the easiest things that you can do, is to host your team member in a guest blog. So with a guest blog, what you want to do is get your team member to basically write content for your blog. So it's a win-win on both situations. You get some content for your blog, and also that writer gets to reach out to a different audience. So what we would recommend really doing is, if you have word limits, I would set them. It's a good idea to maybe keep the blog post within certain word limits that you think look good on your blog.
Yeah.
If you think images are appropriate and look good on your blog, inform the author of that, your team member, and let them know that it would be good to pick some relevant images to put in. And then lastly, you might want to kind of talk around topics they might want to write about that would be appealing to your fans as well. So things that would pique their interest, but also show that the author knows what they're talking about, is an expert in that area, and is someone that they want to engage with.
Yeah, exactly. So for example, if you have a series of blog posts on certain subject, you can ask your team member to give their opinion on that subject or their point of view, etc.
Yeah.
Also, we would advise you to add a link to your author, to your team member's book, and possibly to their social media channels as well.
I'd say that's something you definitely should do. That's the least requirement you need for it.
Yeah, that's kind of a point as well.
Yeah.
So the second way to do it is to do an interview. There are several ways to do an interview. The simplest one would be just to send a series of questions, for example 10 questions or something like that, to your fellow team member, and they can just reply to you in another email, and you can put it on your blog. Also, please include pictures and a link to their book. It's always kind of nicer to read, and obviously some of your readers would want to see the book as well. Mm-hmm. You could also have a video interview if you're up for it. It's more engaging, I'd say, and some readers would probably prefer it, but it's entirely up to you. Mm-hmm. You can also have a transcript below the video, or you can have subtitles in the video, just to make it more engaging. And if you're not comfortable with your face on the video, which we can understand, you can do audio. So you can put it on SoundCloud and then put it on your blog.
I would say with the video interview, it does take time, and you need to arrange, a time that suits you both, and you might need to edit it a bit, but once you have the video, that's a great piece of content to have to put on your blog, and then you can put it on all your social media, you can put it on YouTube, and it's there, and it's a really good boost for both of you to have it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's worth thinking about.
Yeah.
And then the last thing that you can do, which doesn't even involve too much on your team member's part, is that you can review their book on your blog. So obviously when you're reviewing the book, I would recommend that you say if you got it for free from the author. I would also say that you are working together in part of promotions, and that's how you maybe ended up reading it. It's just good to be upfront about these things, so people don't find out later and get annoyed about it or think that you're trying to pull the wool over their eyes in any way. So it's really good to, you can just, have a picture of the book, link back to where you can buy the book, maybe social links for the author, and then in your review, it would be really great to describe how the book might appeal to your fans as well. If there's certain things about the writing that are similar to yours, or story elements, or they like other types of writers that are like this, bring those things up in the review, and that can be really useful to your team member.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if you're a current member of BooksGoSocial, you can also let us know when the blog post is on your blog, and we can promote it, because this is part of your promotion as a member.
Yeah.
So feel free to email us about it, and this will give you an extra boost for your team member and for yourself, because you'll get more readers to your blog. Okay. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions or problems, please let us know in the comments. Also, if you already done something like this and it worked well for you, or something completely different and it was about your blog, please let us know. We are always happy to hear good examples and kind of best practices and what worked for different teams. If you haven't joined our other teams, please do. I'll post a link in the comments, and we'll see you next week. Happy 50th anniversary.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.